Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Timmy Best. So judging by the title of today's video, which is a DIY, I'll be showing you guys how to lighten your hair extensions at home without using a bleach. Your hair extensions and also your hair. So now the first thing you need is a trash bag. You need to cover your work area because you don't want to get developer, which is what we're going to be using in this video. You don't want to get it everywhere at the end of the day. So now you need to get your hair, you need to carefully detangle your hair, and after this you need to wear your gloves. You're wearing these gloves because you need to protect your hands from the burning sensations or irritations from the developer, because if it gets on your skin, trust me, it burns and you do not want that. So now after this you get the developer ready, and then you section the hair. You take thin sections of the hair and then you apply the developer on it. So once you apply the developer on it, you walk it through with your hands, and once you're sure that the developer is on every part of the hair, you brush through. You're basically brushing through because you want to ensure that the developer gets saturated into every strand of the hair, if you guys get me. So now after this you repeat the whole process. You do this over and over again till you are sure that the hair is fully saturated in developer. Remember what I said earlier, no bleach. So in this video I'm using a 40 volume developer, and of which developer comes in different volumes. We have the 10, 20, 30, 40 and even 50. And then one thing you need to know about developers is that the higher the volume, the faster your hair processes, or the faster your hair lifts, meaning that the higher the volume of the developer, once you apply it on the hair, whether you mix it with your bleach or you're using this developer alone, the faster it is for you to achieve the particular result you're looking for. That makes sense. You carefully brush. There's nothing like brushing too much. You just have to brush and be sure that the product is in every part of the hair, and then it is fully saturated. So now in this case we're also lightening the lace. I know you might be wondering why we're lightening the lace. Like I said before, this is a no bleach video, so we're also lightening the lace with developer. So basically after this, once we are sure that the hair is fully saturated, what we're going to do is to wrap up the hair and make sure that it is airtight. So the heat makes the hair process faster, which is why we're wrapping the hair. But in this case, after I realized that after 30 minutes the hair I had not seen any transformation, so I took the hair outside and I placed it out in the sun for the heat to make it process faster. And then that was after about 1 hour 45 minutes in the sun. This is the result. So basically this is what it looks like now. It looks brownish, like a chocolate brown. But then I want you guys to know that if you want a much lighter result, then you can leave it for a longer period of time. You can leave it for about 3 hours or even more. Just make sure that once you're about to wash, you wash every product out of the hair thoroughly. So now we'll take it to the sink and then we'll wash out the developer from the hair thoroughly. You have to be very careful and not leave any residues left in the hair. So now wash carefully and thoroughly, and once this is done, you're going with your shampoo, and then you apply on the hair. Apply on the lace too. It is never too much. Applying on the lace doesn't mean you're overdoing it. You need to apply shampoo on the lace too, because developer might get stuck, or it might even be hidden in the lace that you probably couldn't get off while rinsing it off. So you need to wash the lace, the hair thoroughly before rinsing. Once you're done rinsing, you go in with your conditioner. Every product I used in this video is in the description box, so be sure to check it out. So when you're applying your conditioner, be very generous with it, because when it comes to your hairs and conditioners are like 5 and 6, so you need to apply a very generous amount of conditioner. And then if you noticed, I was washing my lace too. I laid emphasis on the lace too because it's very important. So now you get a brush to brush through, just so the conditioner gets into every strand of the hair as well. And then after this, you rinse out. When you're rinsing, make sure you rinse thoroughly and you do not have any product residue in the hair. So once you are sure that you've carefully and thoroughly rinsed out every product from the hair, then you can proceed to towel dry. And after towel drying, if you have an air dryer, you can air dry the hair, and if you do not, you can basically just air dry and leave it for a period of time to dry. I basically air dried mine. This is what it looks like. This is not the final result because I'm still going to dye this hair, and I have a tutorial on that coming up in my next video. So don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. See you in my next video.